First off, let me say this. Who in the hell does Nintendo think they are? Who do those guys think they are?
Who does he think he is?
I understand that the NES saved the video game crash of the early 80s, but who in the hell do they think they are? That they can be the first ones to have a standard game cost $80 and a physical standard edition game cost $90. Who do they think they are? Most of us thought Rockstar with GTA 6 would be the first ones to have a standard edition cost $80 or even more. But no, Nintendo. And of all games, Mario Kart has been the first game to officially cost $80 digital, $90 physical. Mario Kart. Look, man, this shit has blown me away. This is the first time I've seen in a while PC, PlayStation, and Xbox fanboys come together to bash Nintendo and to call out Nintendo for some of this shit. Listen, I'm not one of those guys that's surprised by games being $80, $90. I'm not one of those guys that's acting like, you know, I'm going to stop buying video games because a game is $80 or $90. Sometimes I buy special editions that's usually $100 to $120. But for Nintendo, of all companies, to be the first ones to start this shit is absolute insane.
This is whack. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Listen, man, Nintendo is doing what they're doing, but the reason I'm doing this video is PlayStation fanboys have the audacity to blame Nintendo raising the price of their games on Xbox. Like, what the hell does Xbox have to do with this, sir? We're talking about Nintendo, and these few PlayStation fanboys throwing shots at Xbox. It's pissing me off. It's really pissing me off. And this guy, Nor, he said, if this is true, I am 150% blaming Xbox. This is a direct result of lack of competition.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut your punk ass up. Xbox is to blame for this? Nintendo being greedy pieces of shit is Xbox fault? Nintendo, you know, remember when Zelda, what was the Breath of the, I don't know the name of the damn, the latest Zelda game. Didn't they charge $70 for that game on that dog shit Nintendo Switch hardware that has been out since 2017? Now, Xbox and PlayStation, they charge $70 for their games at the start of a new generation in 2020. But Nintendo decided to make Zelda $70 and nobody said a damn thing. We should have paid attention to this because, as you see, Nintendo doesn't give a damn what you say. They don't care. And this guy sits here and blames Xbox for Nintendo. I really despise PlayStation fanboys. This is another reason why. Xbox has nothing to do with Nintendo raising the prices of their games. They have nothing to do with it. But yet and still, this guy comes out here and blames Xbox. I hate you.
I hate you.
And Nib actually responded to somebody calling this guy out. And he's kind of defending the guy. He says, all he's saying is that less competition is bad for consumers, which is pretty much always true. Just wait. PlayStation about to do some serious price gouging next generation too. Don't try to throw that shot at PlayStation at the end, Nib. You was up here agreeing with this guy blaming Xbox for Nintendo upping the price of their games. The lack of competition is causing all of this. The lack of competition is bad for consumers. The lack of competition. Now you say that because Xbox is putting their games on PlayStation? Listen, PlayStation won the console war, right? Xbox is fighting a different way. Instead of fighting them directly, how about just making money off of these assholes? But with that being said, how is this Xbox fault? It's not Xbox fault. It's Nintendo being Nintendo. If you guys watch my channel, I have never been a fan of Nintendo. Even in the 80s and the 90s, I was always a Sega kid. So here we are. Nintendo is the first to make their games $80 and people are blaming Xbox. Then this guy says deserved, which is why people should stop with the box wars. Nib responding, it's not deserved. It's largely Xbox's fault for not delivering better exclusives at a higher cadence. Wow. Consumers generally value quality more than they do value proposition. Hence, console gamers flock to Switch and PlayStation over Xbox. But if the newest Gears, Halo, or other Xbox tentpole exclusives were up there in mindshare and reception to Zelda, Super Mario, God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, etc., market share between these systems likely wouldn't have been so lopsided. Shut the hell up. Because the Wii U had those exclusives and nobody gave a shit. Maybe Xbox made a mistake somewhere where the consoles just aren't selling like they were in the past. But let me tell you this, it's not Xbox's fault that Nintendo are greedy assholes. Stop saying that stupid shit. You're up here tweeting a bunch of damn crap that no one cares about because you're full of shit. Blaming Xbox about this is crazy, man. Noir also said Xbox goes third party immediately after we get PS5 Pro for $700, Switch 2 for $500 with the $90 physicals. But how does it affect you that more people can play Xbox games? What?
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh man, I don't know what to say anymore. This dude literally said Xbox going third party is the cause of all of this. Xbox going third party is the cause of the PS5 Pro being $700. Xbox going third party is the cause of Switch 2 for $500 and $90 physical games. That's Xbox's fault, y'all. I don't even know how to respond to this at this point, because this is worse than the POS of the week. This is some insane shit coming from these dudes, man. Now somebody told me this Noir guy used to be an Xbox fan. So he's on the list with guys like Tim Dog and the other Xbox fans that Xbox hurt their feelings by changing their business model, and he want to hate on everything Xbox. He's no different than Crap Gamer, than Tim Dog, and all of those guys that ain't get their feelings hurt. It's okay. Y'all to get over it. But back to the point I was making. With these guys' logic, shouldn't it be PlayStation's fault also? I mean, because they claim that it's Xbox's fault because they're not competition. Does Nintendo see PlayStation as competition? Because didn't they just announce a From Software game on the Nintendo Switch exclusively? Now, PlayStation fanboys told me, hey man, From Software, PlayStation is going to make all of their games exclusives to PlayStation. Remember that? But since PlayStation has a big stake in From Software, Kadokawa, and they put a game on the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusively, does that mean PlayStation is not competing anymore also? I mean, that's a valid question, right? Remember, PlayStation guys said Kadokawa games are going to be exclusive to PlayStation. Of course, these guys are always wrong, but they have a stake in Kadokawa, and they put a game exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. So you guys know what it is. It is what it is. And I'm going to say this before I get out of here. PlayStation fanboys are the scum of the earth. You're blaming Xbox, and it makes absolutely no sense. How about you blame Nintendo for being who they are? How about you blame Nintendo? Nobody wants to hold Nintendo accountable for the things they've done. Nobody wants to hold them accountable for the stuff they do. Nobody cares. Nintendo, it was my childhood. They get a pass for everything. Yes, Nintendo gets a pass. They're making a cartoon game $80 and $90. They're Nintendo. People hate games like Assassin's Creed, Shadows. They hate Xbox. They hate PlayStation games. They say everything is woke. But a damn gorilla driving the car two plumbers driving a car is worth $90 physical because it's Nintendo. Yes. They hate everything Xbox does. They hate third-party content. They hate South of Midnight because it's a black chick. They hate The Last of Us because it's two chicks scissoring. They hate everything. But Nintendo can have a pink balloon on a damn skateboard and everything is okay. And that game is going to cost $90, but it's okay because it's Nintendo. Look, I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? If you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.